As we were watching on the show, last week we learned that while our United States Senate was unable to pass even the most basic gun control measures, Australia has had a successful gun control scheme for almost 2 decades. John Oliver visited our cousins from across a couple of ponds to find out more in part 2 of our 3-part series.
In 1996, following a massacre, Australia's Conservative government enforced a national buyback of semi-automatic weapons, while also heavily regulating the purchase and storage of other firearms. The result was dramatically reduced levels of gun violence. So why can't we do that here? To find out, I sat down with longtime aide to Harry Reid, Jim Manley.
The NRA is still a very powerful force in this country. They have 4 million members who are very, very determined to get their way.
And how can a nation of 300 million compete with that?
It's difficult to understand sometimes, isn't it? But the fact of the matter is that you've got to think long and hard before you support gun control legislation, because taking on the NRA can be political suicide.
And the Democratic Party is working tirelessly to reduce the rate of political suicide among its members. Surely Australian politicians weren't stupid enough to end their political lives for gun control.
Well, I did.
What?
I did.
You did what?
I took the stand. I was prepared to face the political consequences, and we delivered gun control.
Meet Rob Borbidge, former Premier of Queensland, Australia's most conservative state. In 1996, he was instrumental in enacting gun control, knowing it would cost him his political career in the next election.
We paid a high political price, but we did the right thing. Look, there are Australians alive today because we took that action. I mean, how much is a life worth?
But Jim Manley knows that a true public servant has more important concerns.
What makes a politician successful?
Getting re-elected by his or her constituents.
Right. Yep. That's how you judge success.
Okay, that's... Well, getting legislation done.
Right, it's second.
Is second, yes.
So that is second. Holy that is second?
If I could rewind this tape, I'd say getting legislation done and getting re-elected by your constituents.
But seeing as we can't rewind the tape, let's just go with the answer you gave on instinct.
If you don't get re-elected, you know, you're just roadkill in the political process, and you're just another loser.
Tragically, not everyone understands this.
What makes a politician successful? Go.
Making society a better place.
No, Rob. No. Look, we can actually rewind the tape. Are we rolling? What makes a politician successful?
Well, it's your responsibility to govern in the best interests of the people that you serve.
Right, Rob, I mean, I'm going out on a limb here. I've already told someone else that I can't do this when I can.
I hope you got a lot of tape.
True success is a lifelong politician like Harry Reid, whose watered-down gun legislation was carefully designed to protect those who needed it most.
He has a responsibility as the Democratic leader to protect the caucus.
Right, the caucus needs to be protected. The caucus does.
They need to be protected politically.
How many political careers have been tragically ended by gun control?
We've lost some good folks over the years because of their view.
Right, you have a perfectly healthy political career and then bang.
Just like that.
Which means former Australian Prime Minister John Howard has blood on his hands.
Do you ever think about the innocent victims of your gun control?
There were no innocent victims of mine. There were no victims at all. Yeah, that's a photograph of Rob Borbidge. He was incredibly courageous politically in supporting our laws.
But politically, he's dead. Bang. Just like that.
Well, he lost an election that we all do at some point.
But Howard is not alone. His Deputy Prime Minister, Tim Fischer, also refuses to accept responsibility for these career massacres.
So you don't look at these faces and feel guilt?
Well, they're alive, and...
They're dead. They're politically dead.
I hope that those who totally veto any move to bring sensible semi-automatic and automatic weapon control to the suburbs of America are also politically dead, but physically alive.
Not if I could help it. Never again will a political career end in a senseless act of meaningful legislation.
It's just all of these, all of them are dead politically.
Okay.
Yeah, not physically. Physically, they're probably safer than they've ever been
got it.
before.
Well, it's a very dicey thing.
I mean, again, just to reiterate, physically, they're absolutely fine. Really makes you think.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what spending time with politically dead Australian politicians made me think about was how horribly wrong we have it in America.
Thanks for speaking with me, Rob.
Pleasure.
You are a great human being.
Thank you.
It's just by all American standards, you are a politician. And the fact that that is true is why I am now going to walk into the ocean.
In America, we're told gun control is not possible. But in Australia, they've shown it is, providing a fantastic lesson for America to ignore.